Hello friends, welcome to Kariko's Crochet. I'm Kariko, if that wasn't obvious. Um, Today I am starting a little vlog about stash busting because I came to the realization that I have a lot of leftover yarn from a lot of different projects. I actually came to this realization quite a bit ago, and so I've been ever so slowly working on granny squares for a blanket that I'm going to make. But I also have yarn that just doesn't really feel like it belongs in there. Whether it's like the color just doesn't seem right or something else along those lines, like maybe it's a little too thin, or mostly just that the colors don't really match. And that thing doesn't really have much of a color scheme, but it does have something of one. Um, so there are just some things that won't quite match it. And so I've pulled out those colors, and my plan is to make a hexagon cardigan, a granny square hexagon cardigan. I already started this, but here is my start. I'm only like 3 rows in, I think, but I'm following Passionate Kelsey's. I'm following her tutorial, so I will link that below in case you're interested. But basically, all it is you crochet a bunch of granny squares in a hexagon shape, and eventually it takes on the shape of, like, when you fold it in half, it's kind of an L, so like having your arm like that, and you make a cardigan out of it. And this is more going to be something that I wear at home rather than wearing out. I do have plans to make something. It's also Passionate Kelsey's pattern. It's a granny square hexagon pullover, but this is just going to be a cardigan, just something to cozy up under that uses up a lot of spare yarn. And for the other one, I have to buy more yarn, and I just don't think I should do that yet. I think I should wait until I've busted a lot of my stash. So I will, yeah, I'll show you guys the yarn that I'm working with. I'll start with what I have here, and then I'll move into my other room and show you the rest of it. But most of this is going to be either Lion Brand Heartland or Lion Brand Anti-Pilling, the like basic stitch. So this is Heartland. It's in the color North Cascades. It's just this light purple. We have this, which is a baby blue, and this is the Lion Brand Anti-Pilling. So that is what I have here. Let me go show you the stash that I have, like the rest of what I'm planning on using. All right, don't mind the mess, but this here in this pile is what I'm planning on using. All of this I'm going to use for the granny squares. You can see a couple of them right here for that blanket, which I need way more squares, and it just needed a lighter color, or even just like a straight up green, but I didn't have enough of any of the greens in here to use, so I'm just going to use this sage from some random project. I think it's from a temperature blanket, but I just almost fell. Here is my little spread. We have anti-pilling. Yeah, this is the basic stitch, and it is in the shade Yuki. He wants attention. It's in the shade Olive, if it will focus. In the shade Olive, and then this is, I think it's Carlsbad Caverns and Yosemite, I think. This is a combo of Heartland that I used on a beanie. This I've had for so long, I don't remember what it is. It's probably Super Saver. This is basic stitch in baby pink. This is basic stitch in steel blue. This is sage. We have this is turquoise heather. And then this is Yarn Bee, so Hobby Lobby's brand. I don't remember what the shade is, but it's this really pretty shade. This is, I believe, a Big Twist value yarn in the color mustard. And then this is probably Black Super Saver. This is Basic Stitch. I've had this yarn for years, but this is the Basic Stitch in some red color. This is Eggplant in Big Twist, and then this is Denim, I believe is the color of this one. Yeah, Denim. So this is all the yarn that I'm working with so far. So that is what I have so far to work with, but it could add on at any moment. I could just get a yarn for another project that I end up having leftovers of, and it's in that kind of more bright, cheery color way that that I've been liking for this. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of walk you through the process of making this and vlog a little bit of it. So this will be fun. Alrighty, here is a quick update on where I am with the cardigan. I've pretty much finished this first hexagon. I just have to sew it together. This is like a no-sew project, the way that Passionate Kelsey does it. So I'll actually just be like stitching it together. But basically what I have to do now is I have to go around to 4 sides. And then here, I believe we will seam everything up. But I'm super excited. I'm loving the way the colors are looking so far. And I know it's not going to look like this the whole time. This is, I believe I've gone through almost 5 skeins of yarn that I've had. This is what I have left presently of the yarn that I'm working with. So I'm going to have to go grab more before I do this. But yeah, that's where I'm sitting at right now. Let me show you what it looks like all folded up. There you go. I'm really excited about it. I think that it's going to look so fun and it's going to be so cozy. So what I'm trying to do right now, I have one more like mini caked up skein of purple yarn. It's that Eggplant that I showed at the beginning. And I'm going to see how far that can get me because I'd like to use the grays and the gray and the black on the other side and kind of have it be 2 different colors on like 2 different halves of it. So that's what I'm hoping for. We'll see how well it works out. I'm also like, it's going to get darker from here. So that's just kind of the dealio. That's just how it's going to go. But yeah, I just wanted to come in and do a little progress update. That is where I'm at with this. So I will show you once I have seamed everything together and am working towards the arm and the body length. If I decide I want to do body length, which I think I will. This is supposed to be just something cozy at home, not necessarily something I'm going to be wearing out. Especially as fall sets in. because it is early September, or not early September, it's late September. It's early fall, and so as fall and winter come in, I want something cozy to wear while I'm taking my puppy outside. So we'll come back. Sweet. Okay, perfect. Alrighty, let me give a quick little update. It is the next day from when I was doing all of this stuff. It was a busy Thursday, but it was like a good busy. So I'm just gonna scooch over. This is what I have so far. I'm really liking where the body is, but the sleeve definitely needs a little bit added if I want this to be big and cozy. Actually, the length on it is feeling pretty nice. I might add a little bit of length to the bottom, just so that it's like fully envelops me in like a hug. But you can't really see the colors very well because my lining is really warm, so it makes it look just like gray. But let me show you with the flash on so that you can see exactly what the colors look like. All right, see, this is like such a better example. You can really see like the purples and the way this turquoise pops. It's like super springy colors right now, and it's not going to be forever. So don't expect it all to be like this. But yeah, I have moved on to that eggplant, which I actually am running out of. And then also I have this sage colored green. So that is what I'm working with right now. But I did have this like army green color, which is really pretty with both the pink and there's also the light purple. And then maybe I worked with it with the dark purple a little bit. Let me see. Yeah, but this is what it's looking like. I did see. Oh, gorgeous. So pretty. But this is what I have so far. And I'm going to actually switch over and finish a different project that I'm working on. I just have to sew everything together and weave in ends, which is like the bane of my existence as a crocheter. But I will continue working on the sleeves maybe a little bit later today or possibly tomorrow. I do have a kind of busy schedule for the rest of the day. But yep, that is all I have for right now. So I will update you the next time I come over to this. All right, so a quick update on this little cardigan. I actually finished the sleeve and forgot to update you, and now I'm about halfway done with the cuff. I have evolved into browns and blues, but it really, the color has a nice transition. So yeah, just wanted to update that. I will update you when I'm fully done with the sleeve. I'm just working on this cuff right now.
Yeah. Don't be artsy with dirt, I guess. Fighting zombies time. I'm gonna kind of let them hit me, but they shouldn't do too much overall damage. I'm just trying to damage my pants. I think I might do spiders with zombies. This is definitely not super safe. Oh, yes. I'm glad I built this thing. Look at this. It's like a little spider proof. Pants are almost gone. Come on, spider. Get them. I can tell any number of jokes right now. I'm not going to. I'm killing them as soon as I hear the chunk. There it is! My pants are off! Yeah, I've had this diamond shovel here in my inventory long enough, and I always like to memorialize my first piece of diamond anything. Just makes good wall art versus having the shovel break after, 10 more blocks. Now I can remember my first diamond shovel. But yeah, I gotta work on the toolsmith, and for that I need money. I'd like to be able to buy diamond shovels. That bamboo is looking tall. The profits. Yeah, there we go, smithing table. So perfect. I'll be able to make a toolsmith.
Hello, friends. Please pay no mind to the absolutely filthy sty that is my bedroom. I wanted to give you a quick update because it's been a couple days since I last convened with you, but I have officially finished one of the sleeves of this scrap granny square or granny hexagon cardigan. You can really see the colors because the light is popping off right now. It's perfect. But I ended on this really beautiful color combo, like a chocolatey brown, and this really nice turquoise. I believe it's Big Twist Truffle, and then no, Big Twist Value in the shade of Toffee, and then the greenish turquoise-ish color is Caron 1 pound. It's in the shade, I think, Hosta or Hosta. I don't know how to pronounce it. But I'm gonna pop this on real quick so you guys can kind of get the vision. Here we are. I do like the length. I think that the length of it, like body wise, is good. Yeah, I think it hits nicely, and then the colors are just so fun. I'm very, very excited about that. But yeah, this is what we're working with so far. And then I have started the second one. Let me grab this really quickly. And I'm on row 8. I'm like in the middle of it. Will this work? It will not. I want to show this off all the way. Also, matching queen. Broncos dub yesterday, so we're celebrating. But I'm using, this is the Heartland yarn by Lion Brand Yarns. These are the shades Carlsbad Caverns and Yosemite. Just a really nice purple and blue moment. But I'm actually just about to run out of yarn. I have maybe that much left. And so I'm switching over to a red and gray color combo, which will be very interesting. But yeah, this is what I have so far. I will update you guys again. The reason I didn't update you yesterday when I finished it was because I was watching football with my husband, and it just didn't seem like the time. But yeah, I am gonna get back to it. I'm also trying to finish a book for book club. I have about 85% of the book to read in 2 days. So we are gonna try to get through that and work on this. So perfect. I will see you guys on my next update. Hello, I have a quick little update. I haven't been on here in a minute to update this project, so I'm going to do it right now. So I actually just finished this side of the project, the left side. of my cardigan. And as you can see, they're very different vibes going on right now. But like I've said before, this is literally just going to be like a stay at home, chill, hang out, cozy up on a cold day type of cardigan. So I'm not actually that worried about it. I'm not wearing this out or anything. You can kind of see like some of the colors are similar, but there's a very clear difference, especially with like the gray and the black and the red. But I'm going to be doing this bit right here. I'm going to add probably 2 rows on each side. In the middle, maybe 2 rows on one side, 1 row on the other, just to kind of get it, or 3 rows on the other, sorry, just to kind of get it a little bit of space here in between that top, so that my neck has somewhere to go. But that is where we're at so far. I have to run. I have book club tonight, but just wanted to give a quick little update that is where I'm at. I am really loving the way this is turning out, and I'm loving how much yarn it's using. It's using a lot more of my scrap yarn than I expected, so that gives me a lot of confidence in how much this is going to be like a stash busting project. So I will update you guys in a little bit, probably tomorrow when I actually have time to crochet. Hello and good morning. I wanted to check in really quickly. I'm gonna film myself crocheting the back of this. I'm nervous about it because I do not like how I look when I'm sitting there crocheting. I think is not cute, but does not matter. I'm doing it. So I just wanted to, hey yo, just wanted to pop up real quick. I put a stitch marker on the side that I'm crocheting, so that way I don't do the wrong side and end up like that or something, like just like with a totally messed up cardigan. But yeah, I have done that, and so now I'm gonna go in and crochet it all together, and then based on how much yarn I have left over, we'll decide whether or not I want to do the ribbing. Because like I've said again, this is just an at-home cardigan. I'm never gonna like wear it out, so it actually doesn't matter that much if there's ribbing on it. It's just like a matter of stash busting, and I've done so much. I have 2 shades here. We have Denim, which is this kind of blue color, and I have a lot of this. But yeah, and then this one is mustard. So if I have leftovers of this after using the rest of this, which I still have a good amount of, and then the other one, I have a different stash busting project that I've been working on for like a year at this point. That's just kind of like a when I have time thing. But I really did want to get rid of a lot of my stash because I have a lot of yarn, and in order to make space for new yarn, in my mind, I need to get rid of yarn. I'm not like a yarn hoarder. There are some people who buying and collecting yarn is their hobby. For me, it's just crocheting, and I just happen to have a lot of leftover yarn for that all the time, which is rather annoying. But yeah, that is what we are up to today. So I'm going to film that, and then yeah, I'm gonna see how far I can get on this today. My goal is to finish it fully. So whether that means like it's connecting and then doing ribbing or just connecting, that is my goal. So we're gonna hop to it. Hello, I wanted to do the finishing touches on this. So I wove in all the ends without you, I'm sorry. I hate doing that, so I didn't want you guys to see my face while I did it. But this is what I have. It's all sewn together, all the ends are woven in. But I wanted to block it, and I'm going to show you guys that. Just like, not necessarily block it, but just steam it. Because there's so many different types of yarn in here. I have like Red Heart Super Saver, I have Caron 1 pound, I have like Big Twist Value, I have Lion Brand Basic Stitch and Heartland. I have like a whole bunch of different kinds of yarn in this because it was a stash busting project. And so I just kind of want to release and like loosen some of those fibers, let them kind of relax a little bit. So we're going to steam this just to give it some better drape. Alright, so we're gonna really get in on the collar here and like probably the ribbing on the cuff as well. Just really, those are like really tight spots because they're all single crochet. So I really just want to make sure those little bits kind of get released. Alrighty, after steaming, it does feel a lot nicer, a little bit looser, which is good. But yeah, this is what we have. Oh, I'm so excited. This actually used up a lot more yarn than I was expecting it to. Like most of my stash that's not planned projects or active projects is now used up. I do have some extra yarn, but I have, like I said, I think at the beginning, I have a different project that I'm also doing to like bust yarn. This will be my third. I have a patchwork kind of fall colored cardigan that I've been wearing around, and I made that one last year with scrap yarn because I really like the muted tones. And then I have a granny square blanket that I've been working on for about a year that I have made zero progress on in the last like probably 5 months. But this is the third project, and I'm sure there will be more because all I ever do is buy more yarn and then only use part of it. All right, well, that is all for today. Thank you so much for joining me on this little stash busting journey. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Happy crocheting!